A white California lawyer wants to stop the transfer of Bruce's beach from the L.A. County to descendants of the Bruce family. This is crazy. Joseph Ryan, who is known for flying the Confederate flag, is questioning the constitutionality of the land transfer. In September, California Governor Gavin Newsome signed a bill allowing the land to be given back to the Bruce family. In 1912, the Bruce family purchased the land, and it made it into a successful black-friendly resort, but the city confiscated the land, citing eminent domain. The preliminary hearing for the lawsuit is set for January. Lord, even when you sit here and have the California Assembly pass this thing and make it law, you got the white supremacists who's still trying to stop black folks from doing something, Scott.
You know, whenever you pass legislation at the state or federal level, you know there's a committee report, right? There's a legal sufficiency report, right? There's a financial impact statement, right? And then the governor does the same thing before he signs it, right? And this was, and if you take it by eminent domain, you took it away from black folks 100 years ago. The state and the governor and the council, or I'm sorry, the state house has the right to take it again or give it to whomever they want to give it to for whatever reason, right? It's called the legislative act to get it done, and the governor signed it. And what's even sillier about this is that there's some constitutional violation. That might be interesting if he comes up with a creative argument, but the idea that black people were not oppressed or this wasn't taken due to racial oppression is just downright silly. And by the way, even if they took it, the state still has a right to give it back to them or give it to whoever or whomever they want to give it to. So it really doesn't make any sense. I mean, he loves this Confederate flag. He says he just raises it to honor the South and to honor that part of our history. Yeah, okay. You just keep up with that argument. I hope he spends a lot of money trying to convince the court of that.
Well, you know, I think this lawsuit is really about trying to. I think this lawsuit is really about trying to stop the proliferation of this nationwide, because for every state, for the most part, has a Bruce's Beach. If you look at Atlanta, you know, right where Lake Lanier is, that used to be Oscarville, a prominent black community. If you look at the national highway system, many states, those highways go directly through black communities, black houses. And this is in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. So those
railroads too.
Yeah, the railroads. Those people's descendants are still alive, and those people will have a claim if so they're trying to use this suit to try to stop this, because if this goes forward, they're going to see people petitioning every state saying, look, y'all put a highway over my house, y'all sank my grandparents' house under a lake, y'all put a railroad and a freight depot over it using eminent domain. There's a point in time in the 80s and 90s where it got to the point they were using eminent domain to build shopping malls and taking away housing to build retail districts for predominantly wealthy people. So I think this is going to be the kind of the tipping of that iceberg, the tip of that iceberg, where we're going to start diving down and seeing how much generational wealth have been stolen from black people, not 150, 200 years ago, like they always try to argue. My family never owned slaves, so I should. No, this is like your childhood. When you were watching Leave It to Beaver, they were building highways over black communities, and those have to be repaid.
Folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language, and she really loves her grandson. Like, really loves.
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punching!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way. Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on that.
Hey, Black, I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared. You dig?